everybody, to the info session of the 2026 Food Systems Innovation Challenge. My name is Mirjam Troost. I will be your host today. I'm working at Wageningen University Research in the Netherlands. So, what are we going to discuss today? First of all, I will tell you more about the Food Systems Innovation Challenge and how you can participate. Then we get a view from one of our partner universities in Nepal, the Kathmandu University. Mr. Uma Shankar Pandai is here. And then, very excitingly, we get some tips from the top 3 teams of the 2025 challenge. So those are the ones that won the challenge last year. It's Miss Rubia Binte, all these names, Reza Noor from AGRO FEME SEPTET from the Bangladesh Agricultural University. We will hear from Virasha Gori, Waste to Wonders team from Anton de Kom University of Suriname, and Lilet Belete from the PumpkinAid team of Wolo University in Ethiopia. After that, I will repeat some of the information about the challenge for the people that are tuning in later, and then we will have a Q&A with all the speakers. So for us, if you have questions during the session, then please type them already in the chat. We will try to answer them during the session by typing back to you. Otherwise, we will respond to them in the chat during the Q&A, so after all the speakers. We will have some interesting polls, so don't forget to participate actively with it. And well, if you have any further questions, we have our website where all the information can also be found. A very warm welcome to staff and students of the universities that you see appearing on the screen. I will not call them all of them, but because there are so many right now. 2 years ago, we started with the first Food Systems Innovation Challenge with 9 universities. Last year, we had 13 universities, and this year we are with 17 universities. So we are very happy with that. All these universities, they will select 2 student teams that will continue in the Food Systems Innovation Challenge, where I will tell you a little bit more about later. So all the partner universities, you see a lot of faces here on screen. We cannot do the whole challenge without these people. These are all the coordinators at the partner universities. As a student, if you have questions, then that will be your first focal point. So for instance, you are from Bangladesh Agricultural University, and you reach out to Dr. Mathur Rahman, and well, vice versa. If you are doubting about who's your coordinator, then go to our website and contact me. My contact details are on the website. So you can just send me an email. I will respond to you and I will connect you to your coordinator. But I want to warmly welcome the coordinators that are in the room. I cannot see exactly who they are, but I saw a lot of registrations from them. And welcome and thank you for participating and helping us in the challenge. So the Food Systems Innovation Challenge, what is it? What can we expect? Well, we ask students to design and implement a food systems innovation. And not only that, but do that in your own surroundings, so in your own local context. Look around you. You can do it either maybe use space at your campus, or maybe you have contact with a company in a neighborhood where you can try things, you can build your innovation. Maybe you can use the lab space at your university to really start working on your dream and on your food system innovation. We ask you to team up with 4 to 8 students. At least 2 students should be from one of the partner universities. So you will see later on when you register, the first question is, which university are you from? And there's only the list of the partner universities. Well, having said that, if you want to work with students from other universities, that's possible, even from other countries. But at least 2 of the students should be from the partner universities, okay? Then at least 2 students, because we want you to implement an innovation in your surroundings, at least 2 students should be on site where your project is, so you can really do the work there. We do allow fresh graduates or PhD, but well, check our website also for the criteria, but you will see that you cannot be graduated more than 1 year ago, yeah, and only maximum of 1 PhD per team. Well, we have a lot of questions about this, so I will say one more sentence about it. We see fresh graduates and PhD, it's the same category. because maybe you're not doing your PhD, but you finished your university education. Maybe you're already working somewhere, then you're also allowed to participate in a team as long as it's not more than a year ago that you graduated. Yeah. Then we already had questions about, hey, I'm from ICT. Maybe the person is here who asked me, but yes, you can participate in a team, and we encourage multidisciplinary teams even. So you have your people from animal science, maybe computer science, business. Yeah, please form teams that are multidisciplinary. The timeline. So we are now, it's the 22nd of January, I think in every place on the globe. So we start registering now. We opened the registration form on our website. The 3rd of March is our deadline. Not only the 3rd of March, but 9 o'clock in the morning, Dutch time. So please be aware that you don't say, okay, it's 9 o'clock in the morning in my place and I made a mistake. So please pay attention to that. Then what happens after the 3rd of March? Well, then all the applications for every university will go to the respective university. For instance, let's say Wolle University, maybe there were 12 teams applying. Then all those 10 teams will be at Wolle University assessed, and there will be a jury process at every university. Yeah, so every university is selecting their own 2 teams, and they have a jury process for that. Then on the 24th of March, we will organize an online event where you can already, I don't know if we have the form already open, but we will very soon, I see somebody nodding, yes. We will select the teams in an online event on the 24th of March. So then you will hear if your team is among the selected teams. And having said, I've already said it a few times, but there are 2 teams per partner university. Okay, then what happens? 24th of March, yes, you are maybe one of the selected teams, then we congratulate you, and then the work starts. So at that time, we will start sending you 1,000 euro seed funding per team, so you can really implement your ideas. We will organize online workshops on a business plan, Canva, on pitching, on social media use, because it's very important to communicate about your ideas, to get attention from possible stakeholders, possible funders. So we organize a lot of workshops, and on top of that, your coordinators at your university are very important because they will also offer you support, and the university will provide a mentor for your team. So from March till September, you will be busy with your project, with your team, and you get support from us. And then 29th of September will be the grand finals at Wageningen University campus in the Netherlands. We will invite 1 student per team to attend. You will not only come for the finals, but there will also be a 1-week excursion where we will show some high-tech companies in the Netherlands. Or we do a lot of excursions in that week. You all stay together in a house, and it's also a social gathering. If you know people who were here last year, you can ask them about their experience, and we will also have some speakers later on who will talk about it. 29th of September is the big finals where all the teams will pitch. It's not only the student that will be here, but the online, we will have also the other team members supporting during the jury sessions. We have a total of 14,000 euros of award money. And the top 6 teams, they get tickets to an incubation program called Youth Food Lab, which is a collaboration between Wageningen University Research, the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations, and IAS. So the 3 teams that you will hear about later on in this session, they are in Youth Food Lab 2026. They didn't start yet. It starts in February, March, and then we will have the end event in Rome at the flagship event during World Food Day. Yeah, but that's all for later. First, you have to register, of course. So how do you register? If you go to our website, you see a paragraph called registration. We opened the applications now, and as said, the deadline is the 3rd of March, 9 o'clock in the morning. What you have to do is fill in a concept note. Very important to upload that. We already had some applications, but they uploaded their own form, their own project plan. So we do not accept that. We will check everything, and then you get an email like, please upload the right submission, the right format. So you can download this format of the concept note from our website. Okay, you download it, you take a look, you start filling it in, you talk to your supervisor, or you talk to people from university, you talk with your team. First of all, you have to find a team. So that's also, that's the first step, I would say. But we recommend you already take a look at the format so you know what we are expecting, okay? So what we ask, the first question is, what's your team name? Yeah, team name, what's the universities? And then we ask you what problem or what opportunity do you want to work on? And do you have a project site already? Do you already work with stakeholders? What are you exactly going to do between March and September? And if you are selected, how will you use the €1,000 seed funding? Okay, so you also have to provide a budget. So it's something you really have to take a good look at it and think about the concept notes. Also reach out to your coordinators if you have a question about that. There will be an info session on how to write the concept notes. That's on the 10th of February. After this session, we will send you an email tomorrow with the recording of this session, but also with the slides and also a link to how you can register for the session on how to write concept notes. And on the 24th of February, there's also a Q&A session. It's a Zoom session where I will be there. Some of my team will be there. And then you can ask your questions that you really want to see addressed. And in the meantime, if you have questions, reach out to your coordinator or to us, okay? So this is the online info session, the official kickoff of the Food Systems Innovation Challenge 2026. On top of that, on our campuses, at our partner universities, we also organize info sessions on campus. There is a list here, we will share it with you. It's not fully complete yet, so once we have the complete list, well, we will also notify you. But here, for instance, Bangladesh Agricultural University, they will organize an on-campus session on the 27th of January in the lecture hall gallery ground. Well, sorry, my face is in front of the rest of the text, so I cannot read it. So Ethiopia, 31st of January, it's at 8:30 in the morning, ASCR, main campus of Bolo University. So this, we will share this picture in the email tomorrow, okay? So this is where you can also meet potential teammates. So you can do some matching. What if you don't have an idea yet? Go to that on-campus session. If you are not able to come at that particular time, then I would urge you to contact your coordinator, send an email and say, hey, I'm so interested to join. I don't have a team members, but I have an idea, or I don't have an idea yet for a project. Reach out to your coordinator, yes, so they can do some matching. So this is my part of the speaking, and then I would like to invite my colleague coordinator at Kathmandu University in Nepal, Mr. Uma Shankar. Uma, can you come to the big stage here online? Hi. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, I see you. And I will disappear from screen and I will give you time to talk about your experiences, because Kathmandu University has been with us for 2 years already. So in 2024, they participated, and in 2025, and Uma is a very experienced coordinator. So, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Thank you, Mirjam. So it's been 2 years of experience. We joined the Food System Innovation Challenge in the year 2024. And it's been 2 wonderful years with the Food System Innovation Challenge. So what I will talk about, I'm not going to talk about any technical details. I'll just show you what our students did in 2024 and 2025. I will briefly talk about the experience that our students and myself had during the grand finals So that's it. So Maria, next slide, please.
Oh, Uma, you can press the next. Yep.
I can do it myself. Okay. So first we start with after this info session on campus info session that I will talk about in a minute. We get different proposals from diverse backgrounds. As Mirjam mentioned, it doesn't matter whether you are from ICT background or agriculture background, and whatever background you are from, you can form a multidisciplinary team and then you can submit a proposal. Even if you do not have a concept note, but if you are interested, you can contact us, the coordinators. Then we try to find you the team members and work on defining the initial idea that you may have or the other members of the team might have. So in the starting year, in year 2024, we received 7 proposals, but last year in 2025, we received 15 proposals and around 90 participating members were there. Then we form an independent team of jury members who will go through your proposal, but they will also listen to you. So you will be presenting in front of the independent jury member who will grade the concept note, your presentation, and then we'll select 2 teams. So this is how we select the team. But as I mentioned, you can approach us and then we try to form a team, and also we provide feedback so that your proposal is refined. So in the year 2024, one of the team was EcoGrub, who actually the team grew chicken feeds or animal feeds from black soldier fly. So you can see the team working here. So starting from the black soldier fly larva, then conducting some analysis in the setup, controlled environment, feeding that feed to the chickens, weighing, taking measurements, packaging, and discussing with the potential customer of the feed, the chicken growers, the farmers. Another team that participated in 2024 where this team they prepared different kinds of food from tuber crop. They made pickles, they made breads, and then chips and different kind of stuffs. They also did nutrient analysis. They packaged it properly, and then they went to the farmers markets to sell their product and to get the feedback from the farmer, potential customers. In the year 2025, one of the team, they prepared Nutri-Millet. So they prepared chocolate bars from millet. They used different berries, honey, and other dry nuts they used, and they prepared chocolate bars. The another team, they prepared candies using watermelon raisin, as you can see in the picture here, and the coconut kernels that usually in Nepal we just throw it out. We do not consume, that goes to waste. Their products, they took these products to their potential customers for taste and getting feedback. What we provide, so as I mentioned, we conduct different online sessions to listen your ideas, to discuss, to refine the ideas. But after the 2 teams are selected, we also mentor them. We provide individual mentors to individual teams, the 2 teams, As a coordinator, I am always available to provide you the feedback, suggestions, and to guide you throughout this 6 months process. So you can see the pictures where I'm talking to the people, the participating students here, even John Hamill. He is providing his expert knowledge to the team. But we also provide coaching like mentorship. We invite external people. We invite experts, like if you want to register your business, what kind of legalities that you need to follow, what kind of standards that you need to maintain, how you register, how you compete with already the products that are in the market using the traditional system, but how your innovative product could compete to other products which are already in the market. Then coming to the grand finals that the people wait passionately. So in the finals, you will face again the jury members that is formed by Wageningen University and Research. So a jury member from Asia, from Africa, from different parts of the world, they will be listening to your ideas, the work that you complete within this 5.5 months, and then they will discuss about the scalability and how you can take it to the next level. But you will also listen to audiences. There is 1 minute piece, which is very interesting in my opinion. So whatever you do within within 5.5 months, you'll present in 1 minute to the audience, and then audience will vote which of the team is winning. So, and you will have wonderful opportunity to meet people in this sector from Wageningen University, from across the world, and you will have wonderful opportunity to network with them. You share your ideas, they will listen, and maybe you'll find a collaborator, or you will get support from them. But most important part in the challenge is you will the 6 teams last year, 6 teams, and the year before also the 6 teams own. So the winning teams will participate in the youth food lab, and the youth food lab will provide you the mentorship. So you will get a visibility, but you'll get mentorship from Wageningen University, which is a great opportunity. You could scale your work, and then you could also participate in FAO, what is called that stage. You'll get to another stage, but that is not the end. You will have opportunity to explore the Netherlands, especially the food system in the Netherlands, like as and the governing factors. Like last year, we had an opportunity to visit the soil museum in the Netherlands, which is inside the campus itself, where you will have opportunity to see the soil profile, the history of it from across the world. But can you believe it? This is a mango tree, which is grown in one of the lab in Wageningen University and Research in the Netherlands. The thing does not end here. You will have the opportunity to experience the cultural exchange among the teams, which will represent from different universities across the world, as Mirjam's mentioned this year 17 universities are participating. So you will have an opportunity to see the culture, the food, the dishes, the music from these 17 universities. But you will also have an opportunity to see the culture of the Netherlands, the food from the Netherlands. And this Sunday, on 25th of January, we are having a hybrid info session. So if you are around Dhulikhel in Nepal, you can participate in this information session in person. But if you are not around, you can participate online through Google Meet. You can just scan and register for this hybrid info session, where we have invited experts from NARC, National Agriculture Research Center, from Kathmandu, and one of the NGO, which was the impact partner for the 2025 for Nepalese team. But we have also invited one of the members from EcoGroup, who won in 2024, and they had the opportunity to participate in Youth Food Lab, and now they have received the funding from UNICEF, and they are expanding the work they have completed. So once again, I wish you all the best and hope for your participation. Thank you so much. Mirjam, back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Uma. Oh, you're already gone, but thank you so much. It's a pleasure working with you and also with the Nepalese students. So next up, I want to invite the top 3 teams of 2025. So because we thought it will be very interesting to hear what they did and how they did it, and they prepared also some questions that we thought you might have. So first of all, I want to invite Rubia from Team AGRO FEME SEPTET from the Bangladesh Agricultural University. Rubia, are you there? Yes.
Hi, Mirjam.
Hi. Good to see you and excited. So you have some minutes. So we will have 3 teams speaking. And if you have questions for them, put them in the chat, or later on you can ask them directly to them in the chat. Yeah? Okay, Rubia, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Mirjam. Hello, everyone. Good evening from Bangladesh. I'm Rubaya bint Rejanut, representing Team AGRO FEME SEPTET. It's a real pleasure to be here today for the upcoming challenge and also share our journey with you. So moving on, I will guide you through what we did and what actually made us win the competition. Okay, so our team was AGRO FEME SEPTET, and it is an all-women team formed from Bangladesh Agricultural University and Asian University for Women. So actually, as we know, Bangladesh is one of the world's largest delta with more than 50 transboundary rivers. And these rivers, along with extensive agricultural practices, often caused different ecological crises, known as eutrophication and invasion of water hyacinth. And that's when actually our concept came to our mind that why not turn this problem into a solution itself? And that is the title of our project. It is known as Integrated Floating Vegetable Garden cum Filter Feeder Fish Culture, and nature-based solution to eutrophication and water hyacinth invasion into the inland waters of Bangladesh. Because of these serious environmental challenges that render water bodies unusable and threaten our local food security, we thought, why not use the water hyacinth itself as a substrate to build the integrated floating vegetable garden, while also releasing filter feeder fish underneath in the water. So, combining them both, they have a real impact on improving the ecosystem of the water body, while also ensuring the food production, and the community can also get involved in this system. So, thinking this, let me give you a glimpse of what we actually did. So this is the work of our team. So first, the ecosystem and biodiversity restoration was possible through this concept. We actually integrated the traditional practice with our idea and implemented it in the field. Actually, many of you can think that I have an idea, but will it actually work? But I will say that just get on the field, So as you can see, we made some trials, did water sampling to identify whether the water quality actually improves or not. We also tested the growth of the fish we released, as well as we also tried to involve the community which lived beside us, so that we can gain an insight in the actual implementation of our project. So what was the ultimate outcome of our project? It was the establishment of a resilient, eco-friendly, and community-led food system. Not only that, we also observed that the ecosystem and biodiversity restoration actually worked. So, now after seeing that our project is actually on the field and working very well, as well as we also won the competition, now we are targeting to implement our project on large scale throughout our country, so that we can involve more communities and solve their problems related to food security and income generation. Now, moving on. So what was the insights through our journey? As you already know, it is a 6-month journey. So first of all, we just had to look around ourselves. It's not like you have to, develop a rocket science and to win this competition or enter this competition. You just have to look around yourself, and you can see that there are many problems which is normal for us, but for the community or the other people, it is a bigger problem. Just like in our case, the water hyacinth and the derelict water bodies was in such case. So I would suggest that simplicity and observation really strengthen your innovation. So focus on that. And for our project to win, I have to say that teamwork was one of the greatest contributors in our winning, because each individual have an unique talent of their own. So when you are combining them together, you are having a marvelous achievement. So try to focus on the teamwork. For us, we learned many things. I don't think the team members of my team worked in a team before this project. But when we came together to work in this project, we developed a broader mindset. We learned how to handle the crisis or handle the pressure. So I will also suggest you guys to focus on that. And consistency. Third of all, consistency really matters. Because if you are consistently putting your potential into achieving something, you will definitely achieve that. It might be sooner or later, but you will have a better chance at winning. Last but not the least, and feedback really accelerates the improvement of your project. For us, we were really lucky to have our competition coordinator from our university, Professor Dr. Motiur Rahman and Professor Dr. Harunur Rashid. We are really lucky to have our professors with us, because their constructive feedback and criticism really helped us to put our idea into an implementation. So always you should look for feedbacks. It you should be open-minded. It may be a negative remark, but it can also help you improve your project. And while this team work, there were lots of challenges we faced as well. The biggest challenge was the time management. As we know, we are all full-time university student, so we have to balance between academics, coordination, and project deadlines. It was one of the greatest challenges, trust me. And the second one was the budget allocation. As you already know, we get a seed funding of €1,000. But to implement your project, you have to spend really carefully and strategically budget so that there is sufficient sources to make your project work. And the greatest challenges was the community engagement and trust building, because the community for the community, gaining acceptance and active participation from the local stakeholder was harder than we expected. Many people saw water hyacinth as a regular thing, so they were quite skeptical whether this will work or not. So we had to build a relationship with them. We showed them repeatedly and demonstrated results in real time. That also we listened to their concerns. So while building this project, trust is a major source. Not only that, we also had some help from the BAU-EG, so that we can have a locality involved in our project. It really helped our innovation to gain this success right now. And last but not the least, it's just not a competition. You are getting a multicultural exposure up, and also some lifelong memories to cherish throughout this journey. You're meeting some new people, new traditions. They are, trust me, because I have experienced it myself, they are something to cherish lifelong. So I will definitely encourage you guys to take it not only as a competition, but enthusiastically and passionately work on your idea. And, even if you are not winning it or something like that, but you are gaining a first-hand experience of fulfilling your dream and making some memories to cherish for your lifeline. So thank you all. That's all. Best of luck to you.
Oh, thank you so much, Rubia. It's a pleasure to listen to you. And I think all the students, they are inspired and they get some more ideas on what they can think of and how they should start. And it's really inspirational. Thank you. So next up, so we will see you. I will definitely see you again, Rubia. Next up is Viraisha. Can you come to our on stage? From Anton de Kom University in Suriname. Can you on your video, Viraisha? Let me see if, you're still there.
Can you hear me, Mirjam?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you also put on your video, then we can see you?
Yes, I'm trying.
It's on top. Maybe I can do it for you. Can we? Viraisha. You don't see the button anymore, Viraisha?
No, I don't see it. It's not working.
Okay. What we can do, you can talk. You can start talking, and then in the meantime, we will try to get you on the screen. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you, Mirjam, for this opportunity, and I am glad to share my experience here with everyone. So hello, everyone. I am Viraisha Gauri, and good morning from Suriname. And last year, I represented my team which is Team Waste to Wonders at the finals in Wageningen. And today I will be talking about how we found our stakeholders and my experience in Wageningen. But before that, let's meet Team Waste to Wonders. Team Waste to Wonders is a team of 4 young innovative students, and our goal is to reduce agricultural plastic waste, waste and plastic waste. We did this by transforming these agricultural waste into biodegradable seedling pots, and these pots are made from rice husk biochar, cocoa peat, compost, and neem, which acts as an insect repellent. And these pots are also plantable, which means that they enrich the soil. We also work together with farmers that tested our pots with vegetable seedlings. And our innovation is to replace the plastic trays. And our vision is to support the circular agriculture with less waste. So let me tell you now about how we found our stakeholders. Previous participation in the Baitali Next Challenge helped us gain recognition. We also collaborated with local farmers, a rice husk supplier, a biochar supplier, and a cocoa peat farmer. Furthermore, we also collaborated with an agricultural cooperative to attract more farmers and farmer communities. We also conducted an extensive networking, and we did some online research to find the right partners. And at last but not the least is we also faced challenges with refusals, but determination led us to finding supportive stakeholders. Now, how did I experience my time in Wageningen? My time was full of learning moments. We went to different excursions and agricultural companies where we experienced new technologies in real life practices. And I also met new people, made new friends, and we learned about the culture. And the most important one, that was the finals. We pitched our ideas, we had a Q&A session with the jury, and there was a lot of nervousness, but at the same time, it was also exciting. Let me tell you, after the finals, it doesn't stop there. You get new opportunities awaits you. So both teams of Suriname had the honor to present for the King and Queen of the Netherlands, which was a golden opportunity for us as students. And finally, I have some tips for you. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work, so build your team wisely, use feedback as fuel, and you only learn by doing and failing. No journey is perfect, so learn from that. And no innovation is too big or too small, so have faith in your idea and own it. And the most important one, enjoy this journey. So thank you, and I wish everyone all the best.
Thank you, Virasha. Yeah, it's a pity we couldn't see you, but yeah, thank you so much also for the tips. I really enjoyed them. And teamwork makes the dream work. I think with preparing this session, yeah, I really felt like a team with you guys, and happy that we worked with you last year, and we will continue in Youth Food Lab, obviously. And yes, so exciting that you met our King and Queen of the Netherlands.
Yeah. That was a golden highlight of our journey till now.
Yeah, I can imagine. We were so proud. We were all here like, wow. Well, anyway. Yes. So we have a third team that we want to hear from Ethiopia. But before that, we will show the video that they handed in at the end of the journey. So every team, when you're selected, you will start your project, and the deliverables are that you have to hand in a project summary somewhere in September, indicating what you have done and what are your plans for the next years. Because we obviously want everybody to continue with their projects and maybe even build their company out of it. Besides the project summary, we ask every team to make a 3-minute video, okay? So what I want to do now is show one example of last year of Team PumpkinAid of Ethiopia University.
In Ethiopia, undernutrition is a serious challenge, particularly among vulnerable communities. Meanwhile, pumpkin, a local nutritious food, is overlooked and wasted. Our survey industry shows that while smallholder farmers cultivated pumpkins, they are rarely consumed due to stigma and unappealing dishes. As a result, pumpkins are often fed to animals or wasted. Even when eaten, the seeds are discarded as inedible. At the same time, vulnerable groups struggle with poor diets. Internally displaced persons, IDPs, rely on inconsistent food aid, while school feeding programs cover only 35% of students with limited diversity. This contradiction inspired PumpkinAid, a passionate team from Wageningen University, to transform pumpkins into a valuable food source. We designed a nature-based solution with a dual approach: pumpkin farming and processing. In collaboration with stakeholders, we selected 2 pilot sites: a farmer training center, FTC site, and IDP site at Njutamba Primary School. After securing land and testing seed quality, we prepared and sown the field. In parallel, we developed recipes and processed pumpkins at school using purchased equipment and team-made tools. We developed 7 pumpkin-based products for different target customers: home and school foods, including pumpkin sandwich and soup; market-oriented products, roasted pumpkin seeds, pumpkin flour, dried pumpkin and pumpkin cookies; relief products, Seripum, a nutrient-dense fortified pumpkin food. Products were integrated into school meals, distributed to retailers, and showcased at the Ethiopian New Year Market Expo. Over 40 communities were trained to duplicate and promote pumpkin-based foods. PumpkinAid achieved tangible results and lasting impact. We cultivated pumpkins at scale and developed products integrated into the local food system. The school can now supply its own meal, and 9 IDP families achieved income and self-sufficiency. We built strong multi-stakeholder partnership for sustainability. Most importantly, we changed negative attitude toward pumpkin, turning waste into nutritious products and stigma into opportunity. From farm to table, PumpkinAid aligns with all 5 action tracks of Ethiopian National Pathway to a Sustainable Food System. We are ready to scale as a social enterprise, delivering a sustainable, ecological, nutritional, and socio-economic impact. PumpkinAid, profit with impact.
I've seen in the chat that there were already a lot of questions, and there were a lot of students saying where they are from. We really love it. We saw a lot of French on the screen. Unfortunately, this is an English-speaking challenge. All the countries like Nepal, Bangladesh, Brazil, the Netherlands, it's not our first language. Luckily, we have the coordinators at every university. So we talk to the coordinators Benin, at Senegal. Obviously, all the support you get at your university can be in your own language. So I don't know, Uma, what you speak in Kathmandu at your university, or do you speak with the students? What kind of language do you speak?
No, the official language of teaching and learning is English, but we communicate in Nepali, the local language, the national language of the country. So the only thing is that the report should be in English, or the concept note should be in English. And when you are in the Netherlands, obviously, you'll need to speak English. Otherwise, it's fine to use your local language with the mentors and with the coordinators. So I don't think language will be a barrier. Yeah,
and it's an advantage that you know the language of the farmers, and so obviously you can use that language. We saw in videos that student teams submitted also the local language that they talked with the farmers, and then you have to subtitle it in English. If you do the pitch in the Netherlands in front of the jury, English is then you have to speak English, so that's an obligation. But for the rest, all the teamwork you can do in your own language. But it's also, you have to see it as a practice. So, and if you want to start studying abroad, maybe, I don't know, Europe, or then, yeah, it's a good practice for your English. Are there any other questions that we could do here now? Well, Maria said, yeah, we will send you all the materials afterwards. Again, apologies for the technical problems. I don't know what happened, but we were like, we couldn't off the video. It had its own life suddenly. But anyway, that's life. You will also in your project, you will experience like, oh, yeah, some difficulties, and then it's you have to be resilient and like, okay, then we will solve it otherwise. And you keep on laughing, keep on smiling, have fun. I saw one of the tips, I think from Virasha, like, hey, have fun also. Virasha also left the room. I think her connection, oh no, she's back again.
No, I think due to the technical issues, my video couldn't go live.
Yeah, we didn't see you during the presentation, but now we see you now. So that's good. Yeah. So everybody, this is Virasha from Suriname.
From Team Ways to Wonders.
From Ways to Wonders, who met the king and queen.
Yes.
So it's 3:00. We will close this session. We will send you all the information, even the ones that couldn't attend this session themselves. We would like to see you on the 10th of February for the webinar on how to write a concept note. Furthermore, we will send you the list of on-campus sessions. So please also reach out to your coordinators. And I want to thank everybody for their attention. And I want to wish you good luck and hope to see you in this challenge. Okay? So we will end this session. And thank you to the speakers. Very brave of the students. Thank you so much. And Uma. Thank you. Bye.